Hello.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Hey, what's good?
All right, cool. Should we keep this in there? We're not gonna keep it in there. Welcome back, guys. I'm Dave.
And I'm Parker, aka Master P, aka Mr. Peanut Butter.
All right, and this is DP Reviews, where you get double the analysis,
Twice the penetrating opinions.
and we finish in a timely manner. Yeah. So we want to welcome you to the Chapter 2 review of Bone Collection, and we'd like to thank you all for tuning in for a second episode. Don't know why you came back, but we appreciate it nonetheless.
Yeah, man, we out here. We trying.
Yeah. This has not been an easy road. This is definitely a lot harder than it looked. So, we just want to thank you guys for tuning in again. Thank you. I'm gonna let Parker start off rip with the chapter, and then I'll just cut in at some point because I'm tired, guys.
What?
Yeah. This is your episode.
I wasn't ready for this. I don't have anything. All right, give me a second.
All right, so chapter 2.
No, I got this. Let me do it.
I'm keeping all of this. I'm not cutting any of this.
All right, guys. So, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the chapter 2 cover art, that is fire, okay? I just want that to be put out there. Everywhere from the two of them, Kazumi Jinai, our protagonist, and Pyra. Pyra's her name. They're both covered by like a rib cage, which we're gonna get back to, but we're gonna leave that alone for now. But anyways, so chapter 2 actually starts with Kazumi and Pyra in Kazumi's room. And side note, this man's dirty. I just want you, hey, don't be like Kazumi.
Don't be like Kazumi. I don't ever want, for my guys that are listening, I don't ever want you to be bringing your partner home or your potential partner home, and they walk into your room, in the common room, and it's like, oh man, this is filthy. Your roommates must be terrible. To which you reply, roommates? Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
So Kazumi's over here talking about how he's in trouble, and Pyra's just like, what do you mean? What you mean you're in trouble? But all Kazumi has in his head is actually a flashback of when, I forgot homegirl, Reno Tendo
Got caught with the side chick.
Reno catches them, and he's just like, well, I can't say that this girl is this god tier yokai, and I just used her powers, so I gotta think of something. This is like the Jimmy Neutron moment where you're digging into his brain. Think. And Pyra gets the idea of, well, I'm gonna just say I'm his fiance. So Reno instantly shuts that down, because she's like, nah, this man's never even had a girlfriend. And Kazumi's like, nah, it's a joke. And Pyra instantly responds, what are you talking about? Do you not remember what you did with my body? And you're not taking responsibility? And Reno's just over here like, responsibility? And so we get back to Kazumi's room, and Kazumi's just on the floor, just acting like a bitch.
A Kazumi.
And he's like, nah, man, now Reno hates me. Well, what better lie could we have thought of? And Pyra's just like, nah, what do you mean lie? You think I'm cheap? Do you not remember that you touched my breast? Are we just going to let that pass?
He did do that.
You got off with me. Let me get off with you. Help me become human. Kazumi's just like, become human. Oh, yeah, that's right. She's a god tier yokai. I keep forgetting that. Gasha Dokuro, for those who don't remember like I do. So let's get to that.
So he's looking up this image of her being a Gasha Dokuro, and she grabs the phone, tosses it out of the window. And I don't know about y'all, but I'd be pretty peeved if somebody did that with my phone. And she exclaims that it's not me, it's not how I look, that's the person before me. All they do is challenge me. They want to scrap, and I end up beating them down every single time. And all I do is fight and sleep. And in this miserable world that smells terrible, I had this idea. Let me become human. Let me go to their world. And on the multiple attempts that I tried, I kept failing. And, Kazumi, he remarks, you failed? What? And, she says, no, when I say I failed, and this is when she unzips her dress, skirt, jacket, whatever it is, thing, she shows him her ribs. And her ribs have this form of exoskeleton, or really scalar. I'm thinking of Komodo dragons. And, she states her bones, her yokai bones, store enormous power, her battle power. And of course, she remarks that Kazumi has witnessed this after using this in battle. So she has the grand idea that if he uses her power, mind you, he's nosebleeding at this. If he uses her power to a great enough extent, she can become human. Now, Kazumi then interrupts her and says, "Look, I can't be doing that. I'm gonna get in trouble. And not just like regular trouble. I could die, you could die. We both don't want that." To which she makes a counter proposal. "If I become human, I'll marry you." And of course, we get the image of him weighing the risk of death versus her physicality, of which he so enjoys.
The
And
biddies. The biddies.
oh my God. To which he says, "I can't let you be in harm's way." And, she remarks on the whole take responsibility thing. And his father walks in at that time. To which his father remarks, "Kazumi, is this true?"
And the first thing Kazumi thinks is, I've been walked in on again. Again.
Again. And Pyra, she comes out of nowhere. "Who's this trespassing in my castle? Get up out of here." So Kazumi's father is now cradling him with ease. She has to go. She's a parasite. She's a con artist. I've never seen one before. So this is what they're like. Cool. Pyra's frustrated. They're now fighting over poor Kazumi. And they're proclaiming about, he's my son. No, your beard is disgusting. Your rat tail gotta go. Who wears that?
She's really coming for this, man.
Yeah, his whole soul. And now they're throwing hands. Now, mind you, Pyra is dodging and blocking Kazumi's father's hands with ease. Him being this master exorcist that he is. To which we finally enter the family meeting. And where we are introduced to what is going to, I feel, in my opinion, going to be one of my favorite characters. Akina Jinai. We've never actually seen Kazumi's brother address him directly. But now we have Akina Jinai standing extremely judgmentally, having the structure reminding me of Byakuya Kuchiki from Bleach. Yes, there's a lot of Bleach references throughout this entire review series. Get used to it. And if you have other references, let us know so we can know.
Yeah, man, I like pointing it out. Not calling it out, but like, hey, man, I see what you did there. I like that.
Yeah. So with Akina Jinai, he's already daunting. He says his brother is foolish, and we always got to be ready for a yoga attack. And here you are out with a woman. And he remarks that he's an embarrassment. That Jinai, Kazumi, is an embarrassment to the family. And this woman, she's completely reprehensible, vulgar, dull, and all of that. And then they get a yokai alert. With this yokai alert, we see Akina jump into action. He grabs on his coat, pulls it up, and this alert is actually for Reno, who was captured by another squid octopus. What's up with all the squidopus monsters up in here, man?
Hey, man, the mangaka has a type. I'm here for it.
That's absolutely. He is a grotesque human being. So Akina, he's, donned his robes, he's heading out, he's hopping on his shikigami. And I never understood why everyone has a great shikigami, but we never see the ability of Kazumi's. Except for that one origami horse that was like palm size. So then Kazumi remarks to Pyra, "I need your help. Reno's important to me." And Pyra responds, "Since you're begging." She snaps her fingers, and this weird magic carpet candle deformity abomination appears.
It's gross.
And Go ahead.
This thing's got like 2 eyeballs outside of a socket, just on like a oozing sandcastle with lips, just floating lips, all on a carpet. But I can't really call it a carpet because this joint is dripping, and I'm not talking about icy.
Shut up.
That was good. I worked on that. So they hop on this abomination of this Abomarug. Its name is actually a Tanarin. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And it's an E-rank yokai, known for being Pyra's main ride. So, they're floating. It's a whole new world out here. And the yokai actually asks, "Hey, Pyra, so who's this dude?" But that conversation gets quickly interrupted because we get to the tentacle monster that's got a Reno inside, and Akina's his name. And Akina's just swinging, bruh, every time. Just swinging, slashing tentacles. Is out here. We out here fighting. These are some good panels. Hey, read the manga. I know you listening to us, And you probably read the manga, but read the manga. Promotion. You're welcome. So, anyways, Kazumi and Pyra are just kind of like on a building looking at the fight. And he's just like, hey, man, my brother's losing. Good. Like, oh. Pyra's just like, hey, I mean, you could save him. All you gotta do is cop a little fill. I know you want it. Pulls out the thigh.
My pants. The superior form of meat.
Hey, man. So, of
What?
course, he goes in. We don't get to see the money shot this time. You know, I guess it was the first thing we see in the first chapter to kind of get you.
Stop. We're keeping that. But go on.
But we do get to see the hand dissolve into the thigh, so I hope that's a recurring thing, because that's kind of like Kazumi's magical girl transformation, and I'm here for it. But anyways, Kazumi actually pulls up with not a sword, not a bow and arrow or anything. He's actually ready.
So, Kazumi then pulls his hand out of Pyra's thigh and comes out with a fully loaded assault weapon. Glicked up, glocked up, static shock, run around with the block up, tick-tock, gotta flip the clock up. Besides all of that, he then unloads on the Squidopus monster, to which Akina then turns back and asks, who is that? So Kazumi and Pyra, they run away, and Akina is sitting there with his eyebrows raised. So we cut back to Reno, and she's laid out on this stretcher, clearly, in shock from the squid attack.
Yeah, man, she's been violated.
I'm wondering if this is going to be a recurring theme with squid monsters or squid yokai. But that's beside the point. We are then introduced to Pyra explaining that different bones have different powers. And for Kazumi to discover each of these new powers, he's going to have to try out different bones over 300 times. And then he goes into this short fantasy about when he finally finishes with these 300 bones and she becomes human, they can have marriage. And of course, we've confirmed that Kazumi is indeed a simp. So Kazumi and Pyra are now remarking that they need not to be caught. And Kazumi's brother Akina is behind him and calls out to Kazumi. And he says, you used that yokai spell, didn't you? And he also remarks, my instincts were correct. She's a yokai. And you're just using her for the spell. Now they're both like, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? So then Akina goes on this great self-justice. And he just thinks, you think you want to make fun of me? Are you happy you can show off? You think you're better than me? He sounds like he has some real repressed issues that he needs to sort out.
This man's insecure. He's broken inside.
He wasn't loved as a child. So he remarks to Kazumi, don't get cocky because you can use the yokai spell. You're the only one who can use it. You broke the law. And, he's still going in this rant. I'm going to report this, blah, blah, blah. Pyra's walking up to him in like a beautiful Mashle moment. Another new manga from Shonen Jump. She grabs Akina by the collar and she rips his whole fit down to his waist, revealing none other than a middle school-esque swims. Is that a women's swimsuit?
It's a one piece and he got the biddies out.
I'm uncomfortable.
Hey, this man's got some fetishes.
Yeah, so Pyra, she remarks, I saw this from the beginning, that you have interesting tastes. So I guess this is why earlier in the chapter, she was laughing at Akina that he would be so preposterous back on page 14. So he then, performs the kowtow, the extreme bowing of the head where the forehead touches the ground, one's arms are extended to show complete subservience. And he remarks, I'll be your servant, just don't tell nobody.
Face down.
Can't relax. So we're now here in our last panel of the chapter where we see Akina giving Pyra a shoulder rub, to which we still see Kazumi's father still crying. No, I'm sorry. To which we still see Kazumi's father bawling and crying in the bottom right panel. And Kazumi remarks, what's going to happen to us? And at this point, we truly wonder what is going to happen to the G9 family and where they stand. How is Reno going to perceive, what's that woman's name? How is Reno going to perceive Pyra? How is the family going to be able to get away with housing a yokai? Is Pyra going to attend school with them? Is Pyra's family also going to come through the portal?
I never even thought about that. Oh my god. Hey, That's gonna be another video. Be on the lookout, y'all. We about to be cooking.
Carrying on, we want to hear what you guys think. Come on and email us. No, we don't have an email. We don't want people emailing us. We do have an email.
No, we don't have an email. That's only used just to put our YouTube on because nobody emails anymore. But we do have an Instagram.
Yes, we have an Instagram.
Yeah, I actually made it like maybe two hours ago.
I'm with that. All right, cool.
It is at a DP Reviews official. I actually posted it on the thingy thing there because I got some mad Adobe Premiere Pro skills. So you can have that. We also made a Twitter because, you know, we got to be social out here since we can't really go out and do other fun stuff. So you can follow me at Parker Not Dave.
And you can follow me at Dave Not Parker.
And we just made those two, so we don't really...
Don't steal our handles.
Don't steal our handles.
Don't steal our handles, bro. It's very original.
Yeah, man, we had to make the socials because I peeped that we got like 30 views on the first video, and I'm trying to figure out who you guys are because that's lit. I ain't never had 30 views before.
Yeah. So, guys, feel free to hit us up on the Twitter, shoot us a DM on Instagram. We're more than likely to answer you, in 2-3 minutes if we're not at work. If not, we will get back to you ASAP. So, I just want to thank you. I'm Dave.
And I'm Parker, a.k.a. Master P, a.k.a. Mr. Peanut Butter. Don't you forget it.
And this has been DP Reviews. Later, guys.
Peace.
All right. You think that's good?
Yeah.
All right.